Virgo, the sun. Okay, so definitely something that you are trying to do that is, a lot of people may think it's egotistical, but it's definitely you putting yourself out there and being proud of your talents and doing something new. And it's a new beginning, it's illumination. It's almost like we worship the sun. It's where you're being very adored for what it is that you're putting out there. So let's move in and see what that is. Okay, so and it's definitely what you have been wanting to do. Okay, but however, in your current position, you have a burden, something that's very ongoing and it's very difficult for you to do. It's like you wake up in the morning and you're having to handle all this burden so that you can get to this. Here, what's crossing you and empowering you with the Knight of Swords over your Ten of Wands is you're very decisive, you're very quick. It could also be an air sign person that's causing you this burden. But let's dig a little deeper and see what's going on here. So here we have your card, one of your cards, the King of Pentacles. Moving out is where you were really, really taking your time, being slow and methodical, but of course reaching your destination. But I think maybe somehow that process has sped up somewhat. And also when you were in the slower pace, but things have definitely been speeding up for you now. You were kind of left thinking, okay, I'm just going to take my time and do my work and karma will come into play. But you were out there looking for something to come in. And then here we go. You have your Ace of Pentacles. That is in your crowning position. So that's definitely front and foremost on your mind. In your recent, what's coming up recently in the near future is Knight of Cups. So this is either something that's began that you're happy about, that you're passionate about, that brings you to this. That's why you have this right now as your overall energy. And I think that whatever this new beginning is, that you've been sitting back and taking your time and waiting on this to happen, and then all of a sudden it comes in abruptly. But you still have all this burden. It doesn't come easy for you. Here you have the Moon. So the Moon being an illuminary card, you have to be very careful because this could mean that things are not the way they seem, that you could have some secrets. It could mean that things are illuminated by the moon. They're not what they seem. You can be looking outside and see something in the moonlight and it'll look like one thing, and then when the lights, as the sun rises, you'll see that it's totally not what you thought it was. So that's what I'm getting with that. And then here I see that it leaves you confused to where you think, okay, I really have an important decision that I need to make. Excuse me one second. And then Virgo, you seem to always get this card, the King of Wands, even though it's a fire sign. So with that, I feel that a lot of the Virgos, you just haven't found, if it has to do with the relationship, which we really don't have any cups here, except for the Knight of Cups, but I think that has to do with your career and this being in the limelight. It could be that you're very creative, very passionate, very fiery. It could mean that the Virgos that this resonates with has fire in their chart. But a lot of times, this is in the hopes and fears. So I think that what you're hoping is that what you've been working on slowly and waiting to come in to bring you this is that you're really hoping that it stays this good. It's almost like you think it's too good to be true, which this down here could indicate that. And something could come about to where you feel that you have a choice to make. But the outcome is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups represents someone feeling, you know, heartbroken. Or it could be that you're expecting too much, and what comes to the front to you, or what is offered to you is just not good enough. Maybe you're feeling like, no, that's not what I wanted. Maybe you had higher expectations. So what we're going to do, Virgo, is we're going to clarify this Five of Cups. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups first. What is this love offer that's coming in to pick those up? What is this love offer that is coming in to you? Is this you offering your passion for what it is that you're doing, or is this someone else that's coming in and bringing you love, and they're not what they seem? And then this could be two different directions here. Please clarify this Knight of Cups for the Sun sign of Virgo. What is this Knight of Cups, Virgo? Knight of Cups for Virgo. Well, whatever it is, with the horse coming in quickly like that, I think that you need to slow it down, because as you move on down here, it's not going to be what you think. And it's going to leave you really, really, really torn, thinking, is this what I wanted? Should I have done this? Let's clarify the moon. Let's clarify the moon for Virgo. What is so unclear? What is this moon here for Virgo? Why? Why is the moon here for Virgo, please? Queen of Swords. Could be a fire sign person. Here you have swords energy here too. Could be an air, I'm sorry, I said fire. Could be an air sign person that's coming in that's offering you something, and it's not the way that you really think that it is. Could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but it's definitely someone who, and you have a King of Swords too. You have the King and the Queen. So definitely two people involved here that know what they want. And it could be that they want each other. Let's see, let's clarify this Two of Swords. What is going to leave you totally in angst about this huge decision that you're going to have to make? What is this huge decision for the Two of Swords? And you're blindfolded there, I noticed that. So it could be that if you just take off the blindfold and don't think too much about it, that it won't be as big of an issue as you may think. I'm going to take that one as it falls on the floor. Okay. Okay, someone is going to be left feeling abandoned. So it could be that you offer yourself up to this air sign person, even though you shouldn't, and it's not the way that you think it is. You're going to be feeling like maybe the communication isn't what you wanted it to be. Maybe they didn't take you as seriously, or vice versa. And they just totally disregarded whatever it was that you were offering them, and didn't take it as serious as you intended. Let's see what this King of Wands is for Virgo. and your hopes and fears. Please clarify the King of Wands and the hopes and fears for Virgo. Clarify hopes and fears for Virgo, please, for July. High Priestess, contemplation. There's something that you're contemplating, and it's an intuitive, spiritual. I just think that this moves on from a person to your passion, what your career is. And I think whatever it is that you're doing with your career, you need to take a break. Now you have this Four of Swords in reverse. And then you have the Five of Swords. This whole deck is upside down, so I'm not going to even count those. But definitely with the career, whatever it is you're passionate about, and it's definitely your spiritual, you feel that it's your calling. But something's going to leave you feeling like, I shouldn't have done that, I made a mistake, maybe. Or make someone else feel that way. With this down here is what I'm thinking that Five of Cups pertains to. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Cups. Let's be very clear with the Five of Cups for Sun sign of Virgo for July. That's it. We got the Knight of Swords. So we have the King of Swords. We have air sign energy. I think that just don't make any quick, abrupt decisions. Overall energy on this is the Hermit, which is your card. And this makes perfect sense in my mind. With the Knight of Wands and the Sun, and Sun does represent the ego, and this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning on something that you are talented. We're talking about career now, not this air sign, whatever this is. You need to really think about what you do first. And you need to go within and think about it and be, the Hermit, focus on what you want to do. Don't get distracted. And don't react too harshly. Don't move in too fast, full speed ahead. Here you have the King and the Knight, but the Knight is a little more immature than the King. And just take your time, be diligent, and use good intentions. Don't get off on, don't let the ego control, just use your good intentions. I'm not saying